Welcome to Levi Stadium for the first installment of the playoffs from the 49ers franchise. It's the 49ers hosting the Green Bay Packers Divisional Round 2017. The 49ers had a first round bye, which means that they are 12-4, the number 2 seed, and they're taking on the Green Bay Packers. The winner of this game will either host the Eagles or head on the road to the Lions. Either way, both teams have injuries. The 49ers are without Bryce Petty. That's pretty much the only one. The Packers are without number 2 corner Demarius Randall, number 1 wide receiver Jordy Nelson, and both offensive tackles David Bakhtiari and Brian Bulaga. As Greg the Leg Zuerlein boots it deep to Le'Veon Duncan, it's a short kick with the wind in his face, and Duncan's going to return it out and be brought down at the 24-yard line. That is where the 49ers will start off from, and here comes Nick Foles. Foles has filled in valiantly for Bryce Petty, 66.9%, 1,100 yards, 15 touchdowns, and 4 picks on the season, coming off a great Week 17 performance. As they come out in the Wildcat, Elgin Armstead in motion. His first action in about a month. As that's complete to Armstead, Abdullah tossed it to him. That's a pickup of 7, as the Packers were not particularly fooled. Casey Hayward in on the hit. 2nd and 3, it's a give to Armstead, and Elgin Armstead keeps his legs churning, and he'll pick up 11. 1st and 10 from their own 42. 49ers moving the ball well. Foles from under center. Looks to his left, throws for Kris Arnold, and it's broken up. That is Clinton Dix getting his hand on that football. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 42. And Elgin Armstead, he's not going to go too far, as the Packers have a great linebacking core. It's led by the runner-up to Defensive Player of the Year and the Defensive Rookie of the Year, as Foles just barely overthrows Kris Arnold on 3rd and 7. So they're going to have to punt. It's Marquette King. He's going to boot it deep, and King, the best punter in football, putting on a clinic. Randall Cobb cannot return it, so they're going to start at their own 13. Here comes Aaron Rodgers in his 13th season out of Cal. 5,300 yards, 38 touchdowns, 13 picks, MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, best quarterback. Aaron Rodgers doing what he does best. 1st and 10 has a lot of time in the pocket. Throws it to Brandon Tate. And Brandon Tate's going to pick up 21 yards. Brandon Tate looks like he'll be filling that slot role with everyone moving up because of the Jordy Nelson injury. 1st and 10, Rodgers tries to escape the pocket. Looks, throws to his right. Airs it deep for Cobb. But that is incomplete. Darius Moats in pretty tight coverage. 2nd and 10, and there's a flag on the play. They're going to get second-year offensive tackle Patrick Lewis on the false start, already feeling the ill effects of not having Brian Bulaga. 2nd and 15, handoff Eddie Lacy, and Lacy is met by JT Ogletree. That's a gain of only 1. 3rd and 14 from the 42. Pass to Randall Cobb, but Tyler Gordon, the sure tackling nickelback, will bring him down, and the Packers are forced to punt right back. 2nd and 8 from the 39-yard line. Foles over the middle to Lauderdale, and it's broken up. Morgan Burnett and company forced that pass breakup on the second-year tight end out of Maine. 3rd and 8 from the 39. Foles dropping back, throws for Terrence Harper, and Terrence Harper will pick up the first. Only had 4 receptions on the season, but he gets a first down here. 1st and 10, handoff Armstead. He swarmed in the backfield by Danny Trevathan, Morgan Burnett, and Clinton Dix. A loss of 1. 2nd and 11, pass to Nate Hill is deflected down. That's Casey Hayward. Hayward had 6 interceptions on the season, had a shot there, but opted for the deflection. 3rd and 11, Foles airs it deep for Nate Hill. Dropped it perfectly in the bucket. That's a 34-yard gain. 1st and 10, Foles on the bootleg. Rolls out, nobody's open, throws it behind Trevathan and behind Kris Arnold. Incomplete. He's 2 for 7 to start things off, but they're in field goal range. 2nd and 10, handoff Armstead. And Armstead is met by I believe that was Clay Matthews, a gain of 6. 3rd and 4 from the 12. Foles throws for Amir Abdullah. Matthews in tight coverage, but another good contested throw by Foles to pick up the first. 1st and goal from the 8. Handoff Armstead, and Elgin Armstead is in. A great block from Terrence Harper freed Armstead away from John Simon, and it's 7-0 early on. The 49ers take the lead. 1st and 10. Randall Cobb already has 3 receptions working against Darius Moats. A very tough matchup. Both teams came in with 3 1,000-yard receivers. Obviously, with Jordy Nelson out, that's 1 down for them as Darius Moats almost picked up another interception. He as well had 6 on the season. 3rd and 1 from the 42. Handoff Lacey, met immediately by Jawan Carey, but Lacey powers his way through the tackle for the 1st down. Following another Patrick Lewis false start. 1st and 15 from the 40. Rodgers throws for Devontae Adams, who makes the grab despite JT Ogletree almost forcing him out of bounds. That's going to be a pickup of 7. 2nd and 8. And they're going to get charged with another flag. This time it's going to be on the veteran guard, Josh Sitton, one of the best in the business. Sets them back 5 yards. Empty set for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. 2nd and 13 from the 43. It's a screen to Cobb. Randall Cobb gets blocking. He has running room to the 30 and tripped up by Jamal McNeal at the 21-yard line. That's a huge catch and run for Randall Cobb. Already over 60 yards, and it's only the 1st quarter. 1st and 10 from the 21. Rodgers looks right, throws, and it's intercepted! Aaron Lynch with his first interception of the season, and it couldn't have come at a better time. Lynch dropped back in zone coverage, and Rodgers never saw it. Darius Moats was over there to make a play, but it was a bad throw from Rodgers in a relatively clean pocket, and that mistake will cost the Packers points. Aaron Lynch, a beautiful play. He very well could have been the MVP for this 49ers defense this season, putting up 15 sacks. It was a little bit quiet in the second half. On 1st and 10, Foles play action fake, and he throws a pick right back. Clinton Dix with the interception. It was intended for Kris Arnold. It was offline and ill-advised. As Clinton Dix was over the top, Kris Arnold stood no chance of making a play on that ball, as Corey White was also in coverage. 1st and 10 following the Foles interception. Rodgers drops back, and it's deflected down. Ian Williams, in from the nose tackle spot, makes a great play. 2nd and 10 from the 45. High snap. Rodgers hit as he throws, and it's caught by Cobb. Darius Moats in perfect coverage, but Randall Cobb makes the reception nonetheless. 2nd and 7 from the 32. Give to Lacey, and Eddie Lacy powering forward through defenders as he'll pick up the first. 1st and 10 from the 25. Rodgers just in the play. He's in the shotgun. He's going to look to his right, throws, and it's broken up. That is Darius Moats. Derek Hogan was the intended receiver. They're pulling out all the stops. 2nd and 10, give to Lacey, and he's going to take a shot for Jawan Carey for his effort. No gain. 3rd and 10, empty set. Rodgers looks to his left, throws, and it's intercepted again! This time it's JT Ogletree intended for Randall Cobb. 2 interceptions deep in San Francisco territory for Rodgers in this first half, and it's still 7-0. 2nd and 1 from the 32. Foles under siege, throws for Nate Hill, who climbs the ladder and hauls it in. A bunch of Green Bay defenders around him, but Nate Hill goes up and makes the grab. 1st and 10, handoff Elgin Armstead. He's not getting much. Cedric Taylor in on the tackle. 2nd and 7, throwing the flat to Amir Abdullah. That's a pickup of 5. Setting up a 3rd and 2 from the 37. 2 tight ends set. Foles, nobody open. Throws, and it's almost picked off. It's broken up by Casey Hayward. And with the wind in Green Bay's favor, they're going to punt it. 1st and 10. Back to Eddie Lacy. as Green Bay has had the ball for most of this first half. He picks up 8 on that first down carry. Approaching midfield, 5:25 left in the first half. Give is to Lacy. Eddie Lacy staying on his feet. They're out past midfield. In comes Jarryd Hayne, the former 49er and rugby star. Snap is right to him. Hayne breaks the tackle from Juwan Carey on the spin, and he'll pick up 2. 3rd and 9 from the 45. Play action fake to Jarryd Hayne. Rodgers feels some pressure, rolls out, throws, and it's broken up! Aaron Lynch with the deflection intended for Ladarius Green, and the Packers are forced to punt. 1st and 10 from their own 20. It's a pitch to Armstead. He gets a block. Elgin Armstead with a spin and a juke, and he'll pick up 20. Great running by Armstead, 9 carries for 60 yards thus far. 2nd and 8, handoff to Armstead, and Elgin Armstead met by Trevathan and company. Quentin Dial among those bodies, picks up 5. 3rd and 4 from the 45-yard line. Foles looks around, tries to throw, but he is sacked. That is Cedric Taylor coming from the blind side, and Marquette Kings forced to punt. Packers trying to get something going as Brandon Tate makes the reception and steps out of bounds. 1st and 10 from the 43. 1:21 left. Rodgers looking around, throws it for Ladarius Green, and Darius Motes breaks it up. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 43. Javis Blue in motion. Rodgers goes to Blue. Blue gets away from Juwan Carey. That's a first down for the 4th-year man out of Kentucky. 1st and 10 from the 46, and Rodgers is sacked by his former teammate, Mike Daniels. There is a flag on the play, and they're going to get Daniels for a face mask. That's a bad penalty, as that will give the Packers great field position with a minute left and 2 timeouts. 1st and 10 from the 37. Rodgers looks, throws for Jarryd Hayne. Jarryd Hayne had 25 receptions this season, and he gets another one there. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Under a minute left. Rodgers looking around, throws for Brandon Tate. Tate gets away from Lynch and steps out of bounds to stop the clock. Gain of 11. 1st and goal from the 9. Rodgers drops back, steps up, hit as he throws. That's Elgin Armstead in on the pressure. 2nd and goal from the 9. Rodgers sees the soft spot in the zone. It's complete to Tate, and Tate steps out of bounds for the 3rd time on this possession instead of getting more yards. 3rd and goal. Lacy is stopped. They're going to settle for a field goal from the 1, and they'll make it 7-3. San Francisco leads as we head into the half. Both teams' defenses have been spectacular. 49ers offense needs to pick things up. Get the ball for a little bit. They will be kicking it away to start things off. Will the Green Bay Packers down the 49ers? Or will Joe Montana get his first playoff victory as owner of the 49ers? Find out right after this. And we are back. Aaron Rodgers starts out with the football. Not something you want to hear. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Rodgers on the play action fake. Rodgers is sacked! Nobody was open. Mike Daniels in. That's a loss of 10 on the deep drop. 3rd and 12 from their own 18. Trips to his right. Lacy in the backfield. Rodgers drops back. Looks, throws right for Randall Cobb, who puts the ball on the ground, but Ladarius Green picks it up. Jamal McNeal forced the fumble, but no harm, no foul. 1st and 10 from the 43. Rodgers is going to take off and run with it. Rodgers has the first down and more as he slides past midfield, a pickup of 14 yards. 1st and 10 from the 43. Rodgers, play action fake. Rolls out to his left. Nobody's open, and he is sacked. Dallas Austin, the Texas Wrangler, with the sack. 2nd and 16 from the 49. Another play action fake. Rodgers throws, and it's almost intercepted. Eric Reed climbed the ladder, but he could not haul it in. 3rd and 16. Rodgers checks it down to Lacy. Great prevent defense by the 49ers. They're forced to punt it away. 2nd and 7 from their own 33-yard line. Nick Foles and company need to start getting something going. Foles going to drop back. Pressure up the middle by Kendrick Ellis. Incomplete. 3rd and 7 from the 33. Foles. Bubble screen to Charles Johnson. Too quick of a pass. Quentin Rollins was right there. And Marquette King is forced to punt. King boots it deep. And it's another beauty as this one goes out of bounds at the 12. King flips field position yet again. 2nd and 4 from the 18-yard line. Rodgers. More play action. Looks around. Steps up and is sacked. Elgin Armstead with his 10th sack of the season. 3rd and 10 from the 12. Rodgers looking around. Throws it to Ladarius Green, but Tyler Gordon forces him out. That's another punt for the Packers. Ryan Allen to Le'Veon Duncan from his own 17-yard line. Allen, the lefty punter, kicks it. Duncan will take it from his own 42. Le'Veon Duncan makes a jump cut and is brought down at midfield. Great starting field position for the 49ers. 2nd and 10 from midfield. Hand off to Elgin Armstead, and he is dropped. Christian Reeves with a terrible block on Clay Matthews. The right side of the offensive line has been a weak spot for the 49ers this season. 3rd and 12 from the 47. Screen to Abdullah. Abdullah makes the cut to the outside, but he cannot get the first. Corey White chased him down, and they're just going to punt. 3rd and 2 from the 38. Packers need a first down. Rodgers throws for Cobb, met in midair by McNeal, but he hauls it in out past midfield. 1st and 10, handoff Lacey. And Juwan Carey there to spoil it, no gain. 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line, coming out in the pistol. Rodgers needs to get something going. He has time. Pocket collapses, throws for Ladarius Green in the flat, has the reception, and has just enough to be inches shy of the first. 3rd and inches, give is to Lacey. He has the first down as he stumbles on his own lineman's foot, but he does pick up 5. That's a fresh set of downs. Final play of the 3rd quarter, 1st and 10 from the 11, complete to Davante Adams. A gain of 9, and we head to the 4th, still a 7-3 ball game. Cobb in motion, Rodgers looks, throws for Randall Cobb on the short pass. Cobb picks up 7. He has been spectacular in this ball game. 1st and 10 from the 17. Hand off Lacey, right up the middle, and he is in untouched. Eddie Lacy, in his 5th season out of Alabama, gives the Packers a 3-point lead. Foles and the 49ers need an answer. Pass to Bernie Lauderdale is incomplete. Clinton Dix and Cedric Taylor break it up. 3rd and 12 from the 18. Foles drops back. Nobody's open. Throws off his back foot, and no one was close. Foles 8 for 20 passing. He has been atrocious in this ballgame. 1st and 10. Eddie Lacy with the handoff, and Eddie Lacy is going nowhere. McNeal and Tart there for a no-gain run. 2nd and 10 from the 41. Back to Lacy. Eddie Lacy this time has running room, breaks the tackle from Gordon, and they're out past midfield yet again. Cobb in motion, I formation. Hand off Lacy, tries to cut to the outside, but he's only going backwards. Mike Daniels, another impact play, a loss of 2. Pistol set, Jared Hayne in. It's a draw to Hayne. Hayne leaps and he fumbles. It's recovered by Austin Howard, but Jamal McNeal with another forced fumble. 3rd and 11. Rodgers looks, throws, finds the soft spot in the zone for Davante Adams. That's a pickup of 28 on 3rd and long. The 49ers defense looks gassed as Eddie Lacy with the give, he'll pick up 9. As Malcolm Jenkins brings him down. The defensive line is starting to get overpowered. The Packers have a great offensive line on the interior, and And it seems like they're getting pushed around now as they start getting worn down from all these carries. 1st and 10 from the 11, handoff Hayne. Hayne breaks 2 tackles, breaks 1 more, and Jared Hayne in for the touchdown. He had 11 on the season, make it number 12, as it seems like it's a revenge game for Hayne, who never got a starting opportunity here in San Francisco. 2nd and 10, it's complete to Charles Johnson. As the 49ers trail by 10, they need a quick score. 1st and 10, complete to Nate Hill. He's met by Trevathan and Morgan Burnett, but Burnett is down on the ground in a lot of pain, grasping at his left ankle. That means the second-year man out of USC, Kevin Patrick, is in at strong safety. 2nd and 4 from the 45, Foles looks, throws for Nate Hill, and Hill has the reception as he creates just enough space from Hayward. 1st and 10 from the 46, Foles up the seam for Kris Arnold. Arnold with the reception, and they're moving down the field well. 1st and 10 from the 27, Foles looking around. Nobody's open, throws for Nate Hill, has the first down, got away from Patrick. That's a gain of 13. 2nd and 7 from the 12, Foles rolls out left. Throws it for Lauderdale, back in the end zone, touchdown 49ers. They needed it desperately. With 4 minutes left, they trail by 3. Jared Hayne on the ensuing kickoff. We'll take it. He breaks a tackle. Hayne gets to the outside. He has running room. Jared Hayne down the sideline. Out past midfield and met by Tyler Gordon at the 33. That is a 64-yard return. Hayne putting on the game of his life in this divisional round. 1st and 10. Pass to Devontae Adams, and Adams gets both feet in bounds. What a dime from Aaron Rodgers. 1st and goal from the 9. They need to hold them to a field goal as it's complete to Adams. And there goes that hope as it is now 24-14. 49ers need another quick score. 1st and 10. Foles unleashing it deep for Hill, and it's intercepted. Casey Hayward with his 7th interception of the season, and that pretty much will do it. The 49ers need to force a turnover. They cannot allow any more time off the clock. 2nd and 10, handoff Lacey. He's going nowhere as they call their second timeout. 3rd and 11 from the 32, I formation. Flipping the play, Rodgers, handoff Lacey. He's stuffed in the backfield by Navarro Bowman. Zuerlein from 52 yards out. This might as well be a chip shot for him. Almost dead center. The kick from Zuerlein is up and good. It's 27-14. It's a 2-score game, and this one's all but over. 2nd and 4 with no timeouts left. Foles to Charles Johnson, who cannot hold on through the hit from Kevin Patrick. 3rd and 4. Foles. Nobody open, and he takes a sack. Quentin Dial and Danny Trevathan in on the sack. 4th and 12 from the 7. Foles steps up, and he is dropped. Trevathan in again, and that will do it. The Green Bay Packers come into Levi Stadium and leave with a 27-14 victory. They're on their way to the NFC Conference Championship to take on either the Lions or the Eagles. It was a terrible performance by the 49ers offense, specifically Nick Foles. 14 for 30, 181, a touchdown and 2 picks. The defense was great, but when the other team has the ball for double the amount of time you do, it's just too much. Off-season preview will be coming next time. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Moonlight Swami, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace out, Franchise Nation.